Discovery with D peeps. Can I just say thank you for making this channel a success? I don't know how, I guess you don't realize, like, somebody said, who was it? Keto Twins. Sometimes I watch the Keto Twins. They have interesting things. And she was saying that they were changing their channel. Now, only thing I didn't like is they put that clickbait where the, it's like they're leaving, so people will click on it. I don't like clickbait. I don't. Have I done it? Possibly. I don't think I've done it in that respect. But, clickbait. The clickbait. I'm leaving. I'm done. Changes are coming. Because you might not enjoy what you're watching, but you can't stop, like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? I need to know. But I had a few, Keto Twins, back to what, I'm in like 3 different conversations. The Keto Twins said she felt, she has over like 200,000 subscribers. They do, I should say. And they felt that they were getting less and less people were watching cooking videos. I've said that for a while. I try not to do standalone cooking videos. You have to cross now. I tried to do, somebody's crossing with their dog right in front of me. They could have crossed like the corner where you should cross. I don't try not to do standalone cooking videos. They do not do well. Analytic wise, they don't do well. And the thing of it is, you don't want to film a video that nobody watches, especially cooking videos that take time and and editing and recipe. It's just a lot. I'm like, I do that. I've stopped. I occasionally throw it out, maybe as a bonus video, but I don't think there's been, very rarely is there cooking videos of mine on my other channel. Like I did one here, but I put it in with a car vlog, because I thought it was fun. But yeah, they don't do well. Like, where's she been? But yeah, the clickbait is real. I don't enjoy, I just feel like, but back to this channel, I've had many people tell me, oh, Dee, I like you. I like your personality. You're funny. But I can't just always talk about food. It's true. And so I thought to myself, well, why not make a second channel where we don't talk about food at all? Occasionally we might make a high point thing. Like I've made cookies on this channel. I've done a couple different high caloric recipes for So yeah. I mean, I kind of get it, and I think this channel, for me, I think it's doing fantastic. I can't be much any happier than I already am. And I think that's what it is. I think some people just need to get away from food. It's like, I just want to watch you for the sheer enjoyment, not the stress of food. So that's what we do here. I complain here. I tell you what pisses me off. The family pisses me off. Tibby's on my shit list. He is. You know what happens when your kid moves out and then they come back? Like, he comes back, I think, a little too much. I know it sounds terrible to say. He does. But he also comes back to our neck of the woods here, our home, where we do different things differently since he's been on his own. But he thinks it should be done this way. Well, you're only visiting. You're my son, yes, but you're only visiting. So, like, don't be so complaining. Ugh. Yeah, so he's coming home tonight. Oh, fabulous. Yeah. This is his getaway, as he says. Mom, this is where I de-stress. I'm like, okay, but don't cause me stress. It is hard when they move away, when they move back, because they've had this freedom. They've lived on their own, like, in all intents and purposes. He had his own apartment. It was in a building with 1 million other people, but he still had his own space that, he didn't have to deal with anybody else. Here, he has, his room, but he shares it with his brother. Not that Steve Peter's even up there, and we have the basement and stuff, but I guess he can hear it. There's like no really quiet space. It's just hard. It is hard to move back. I even said that before. Like, the oldest had talked about getting in his own apartment. And I'm like, good, go. I'm not going to stop you. So then I was I had plans. Like, he was looking at him and a friend of his were looking at different places and price-wise, and can they afford it, yada, yada, yada. Because Patrick got put on full-time few years back. He was originally part-time at the paper, now he's full-time. So I'm like, he's thinking like, I said, well, you going to take your furniture? He goes, well, I'll just leave it here. I said, well, I probably won't keep it. You're not going to keep my furniture? I'm like, no. I'm going to like maybe make this room like an office. Like put a day bed in there for anybody that comes home. There's a day bed, but his bed is not a day bed. He looked at me like, you're going to make my room an office? I'm like, yeah. I mean, I don't need to have a shrine to you here. You didn't die. You moved out. He looked at me like, well, what if I want to come back? I'm like, well, here's the thing. Once you're out, you really shouldn't move back unless you're destitute. Find a way. You find a way. I said, I mean, if you were desperate, yeah, I guess. But he was just like, so he decided not to move out. And that's been like 2 or 3 years ago that we talked about that. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned that I had plans for the room. I did. Oh, I would have done my lives up there, not have to be in the basement. And I would have a day bed when Timmy comes home, so he has his own little space. My plans. Why did they ruin our plans? Notice they think you're just going to sit there. See, Timmy's the same way. He thought we would just sit there, wither away with it. He would come back and it'd be the same. I'm like, no, my love. Things change. We evolve. We're not sitting here and just frozen in time. Life goes on. We change. We do things. We're redecorating now. We got new doors and we're looking at windows in the spring. I'm like, things are chugging along. Like we changed too. You've changed and also we've changed. It's just like, he couldn't handle it. I was like, wow. Really? Really? That's what I get from you? Let me run in here. We'll come back. We might go get a tea. I feel like a tea. I do. No, not a tea. I already had 3 cups of tea today. I think I'll get a seltzer, like a sparkling water refresher. There's some fun ones coming for Valentine's Day, I heard. But I need to get that sangria as long as they have it out. Even though Patrick brings me one home today, it's early enough that I can have 2. Because I had a full day of work. This is first video filming and uploaded. But yeah, you guys this is just, it's like we're hanging out as friends, like we're having coffee, or you're next to me in the car, we're having this conversation. So I'm enjoying it, really. I mean, this is what I did in the group. I would just call it a rogue rambling because I drive a Rogue. But, it's car chats, and sometimes they're long, and sometimes I have a lot to say. And yeah, that clickbait really got me today. I'm like, really? Somebody with your amount of subscribers needs to clickbait? Or it's the face that you get. Like, oh my God, why is she making that face? I gotta watch. And you're watching the video going, that was no big deal. It is notorious in the YouTube video that I've noticed that clickbait is very popular. You have to put one word in that's going to grab people, or one face, like the face, like oh my God, I do it. I mean, I do the, but I'm just trying to but oh yeah. But yeah, cooking videos, I agreed with her. And I've said that before. My cooking videos do not perform well. Here's a fun fact. When I took a poll, most people said they want to see more cooking videos. I'm like, no, you don't. You don't watch them. And that's fine. I get it. Trust me. I would rather not film cooking videos, to be totally honest, because it is a lot of work. Now, today, I started my vlog I put everything in vlog form. So my vlog has a little bit of cooking and a little bit of this and a little bit of, I kind of throw a lot of different things in there. So it's a multitude of things over several days. I did make a Hungry Girl muffin this morning. You'll see that Wednesday on my other channel. It didn't take long either. I was craving a blueberry muffin. I know. Even Peter goes, you made yourself a blueberry muffin? I'm like, I know. Though I did see on her page, you'll see that. I'm not going to talk about it. You'll see that on the other channel. I did talk about that. But yeah, I get away from doing cooking videos. They just don't perform well. And that's the thing. Doesn't matter, and it's just so much. It's hard to film them. It's editing. It's putting there. It's so much work that it's not even worth it, in a sense. So I agree. I agree with you. Yeah, they don't watch. I don't know what it is. It's always a season of what people watch. Last week I didn't do any vlogs. I did 2 standalone videos where I just chatted. I gave information on different types of apps for weight loss. and I gave a video on my word of the year. They did fantastic. Fantastic. Because it's that time of year. That's what people look for. I'm very cognizant of the time of year when I film. People like fall. I did a lot of fall foliage videos because people like to see fall. Excuse me. So I did a lot of that. But let me come in. I'll come back. I'll be here forever. Okay, I think we're done Christmas cards. I think so. But there'll be the straggler that comes in the middle of January because the mail system stinks. So now we're going to go grab a refresher with seltzer. No one else I started drinking black tea again. I don't know why I stopped, quite honestly. I think I hear green tea is so much better for you, yada, yada, yada. I think that's why. I do enjoy green tea. I think my refresher, though, I would prefer with green tea, not black. But at home, I think I've made it for the last week. I'm enjoying this again. Because if it's made right and you get that enough lemon in there, it's delicious. But yeah, also I've been drinking matcha. I try to drink it daily. And, because it's clean caffeine. And I will say matcha is a very distinct flavor. Not a lot of people like it. But I always recommend you going to probably Starbucks. Dunkin', I don't know if they use pure matcha. I think they do now. Because it's a lot of money if you don't like it. But if you go to Starbucks, they use a pure powder. It's probably not the best grade, but it's good enough. And you just get it with, I get it with skim milk. I think it needs a vanilla syrup. I heard that Starbucks has sugar-free caramel now. I'll have to look on the app. Because the only sugar-free one they offer is vanilla. At least Dunkin' offers you 6 or 7 different ones. Now, Starbucks only offers you vanilla, but I heard there's about a sugar-free caramel, so I need to check that out. Speaking of, I need to put an order in Chuck Zero. That I need to do. But, it's been a long morning. And again, no sun. We've had about 4 days where you barely got any sun. Friday was terrible. Saturday, we got a little bit of sun. We went to, did I mention? Yeah, I did. Because I can't remember when I rambled. I rambled on Saturday, so I got to watch what I say. That annoys me too. I guess, and I'm probably guilty of it too, repeating. Because I think when you say so much over so many days, you forget what you said. So I'm trying to remember whatever I said has to be past Saturday. Because you watch it, you're going, you already said that. But also, did I mention another YouTube channel I've been enjoying, which I don't think I mentioned on my YouTube channels a few ramblings ago, Rocky Kanaka. I think I did say it in a different rambling. He does all these dog videos. Oh, I've been watching dog videos. I don't know. I back and forth with it. I would love to get a dog. I'm just I'm so gun shy with getting a dog with health problems or behavioral problems. And a lot of the shelter dogs, you hear all the time, they're 3 and they're not potty trained. And I get it. They've probably been rescued from somewhere. They're not potty trained. And I think it's really hard to potty train an older dog. Puppies are different. Puppies don't really know that, you know what I'm saying? They're so new that they adapt much more better than older dogs. They're not potty trained. Some of them wear a belly band. I'm like, oh dear Lord. And some of them, they're well, it could be shy at first. These are older dogs, a year. I'm like, oh, I just, Bailey was so bad at the end. He was so not himself and just very aggressive that I don't want to put my family through another aggressive dog. I mean, Bailey, we've had him since he was a puppy. I kind of accepted his aggression. I don't have to accept the aggression of another dog. And I'm so afraid, it just wouldn't work out. I don't know. But they say you should, I'm not opposed to a puppy. I mean, puppies are a lot of work. Puppies are a lot of work. But at least you're building the puppy's foundation. You're not getting him already with a foundation that you got to change. I don't know. I go back and forth. I do. But like I said, it wasn't for, the amount of money, and I guess they're oh, but it's no, I don't know. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands. I paid on just medical bills, not even counting all the little special food he had to eat. And then this and that and fun stuff you get them, because you gotta get them fun stuff. Billy had quite the sweater collection. He loved wearing them. He did. Oh my gosh. He would just go so excited when you put a sweater on. I have lots of sweaters. And I haven't gotten rid of stuff like that yet. And I still have his dog crate. I still have the dog bed, because the dog bed was only a month and a half old. Because I haven't rolled it out completely. I just got rid of old stuff, old chew toys that were just, I wouldn't give to another dog and stuff like that. And I got rid of all his food and all his treats I gave to all the people. So I don't have any of that. I just have like clothes. He must have at least 10 sweaters, if not more. He's got little t-shirts. He's got a jersey from every Philadelphia sports team. He's got Flyers, Phillies, Eagles, and Sixers. The boys, each boy got him one different. Patrick got him the Eagles, Peter got him the Sixers, and I think, I don't know who got him the Phillies. I don't think Timmy got him a shirt that says, "I'm Mom's favorite." He was right. I don't know who got him the other two. I don't. But, you know, the boys are like, Peter wants a cat. I am slightly allergic to cats, since I was when last time I've been around a cat was probably in my mid-teens. My aunt had a cat. I loved her cat. It was a Siamese cat. Winky was his name. And Winky was, he always wanted to be pet. He'd come up, he'd rub his head on you. I've been to Joan's house with her cat, and I do get a little like sinusy, and I said, I just can't. I cannot be sinusy continuously. I mean, yeah, you can vacuum a million times a day, but do I really feel like doing that? No, I don't. He goes, I'll keep the cat in my room. I'm like, your room will stink. I'll keep the litter box in my room. Your room will stink. Oh, somebody's walking out of the Dollar Tree with candy canes. We must be having a sale. I don't need to go anything. I don't need anything at the Dollar Tree. Just drive on by. You're going to the Dunkin', which happens to be in the same shopping center as the Dollar Tree and grocery outlet. And I don't want to go in either today. So let me put my order in, and then we'll come back and we'll finish up our chat for the day. Because I like to do a mobile order because you get 100 bonus points on Monday. Just saying. So I'll be right back. I put my order in, and I always get with less concentrate because it's literally half the calories, half the points. So, I made a delicious. Did you measure my matcha this morning? I made a latte at home because they're ridiculously expensive out, and I used half a cup of water with my matcha base, and then I poured it over. I put sugar-free toasted marshmallow. I think I've ever done that with matcha syrup. And then I put that in when I mixed the matcha. Then I poured it over ice. And then I got a half a cup of 1% milk, whipped it in the frother, cold of course. And then I put a little Splenda in that just to get a little sweetness. I poured that on top. And then I got a tablespoon of the sugar-free coffee creamer and sweet Italian cream or something like that. And I made like a foam on top. Oh my God. Like 75 calories. Hi, Denise, mobile order?
Okay, dear.
Thank you. Deer. God, I'm a deer and a man. Ugh, I am going to be 60 this year, so I guess I should expect it, but I just don't like it.
Yeah, how are you?
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Yeah, I don't like the mam and the deer. I don't like the mam and the deer. But yeah, there's nobody here, so I just thought, I am just thirsty. I don't need any more caffeine. Can you tell I'm a little caffeined up? But that matcha was delicious. As is this. Oh my God. I don't know. I can't imagine getting full concentrate on that. It's so good with half concentrate. So yeah, my latte was like, what did I say, 70 calories, 75 calories? Points, I was probably, my app's not working because apparently Weight Watchers app is down. So I think it was like 2 or 3 points at most. I don't even think it was that much. But you only need a tablespoon of the creamer, and I think 1 tablespoon is 0, I think. And I just put it in the foam. You can use like a handheld and just whip it up and just pour it on top. It was so good. It was so good. And you can make your own, and I love my milk frother. I have an electric one. I bought it, several years ago. I mean, it's been several now. I've been using it faithfully probably for the last year and a half. I had it. I don't know why I got it. Probably was influenced by somebody who said, oh, I should really get this. And I get influenced too. So I bought it on Amazon. I don't know if they ever used it or maybe used it once. And then I saw somebody make a matcha in her. I went, I have a frother because it's powder. When you have matcha, it's green tea powder that you drink the powder because it gets mixed into the water. It's not like you steep it. It's ground Chinese green tea, special green tea. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, oh my gosh, where have I been? Like, do you want to make hot chocolate? Anything with a powder you need to dissolve? Because I have those handheld things. I'm gonna be honest, I have not got one I really, really like. They're okay, but this, and if you wanted to do a hot, hot foam, like hot milk, it's so good. And it was sitting on my shelf, collecting dust. Not anymore. Yep, you're just so surprised, like, yeah. And like I said, and that's the problem with Instagram and TikTok or even Facebook. Somebody's always selling something. Do you remember the girl from Dancing with the Stars, Peter Murgatroyd? She married Max. She was hawking Gruyns, and now she's hawking Hume. It's whatever this Hume is, I don't even know. It's something about weight loss. Are you serious? Are you serious? You're a young woman in her prime. Oh, you got to lose 10 pounds of baby weight? I sat there and you're being paid to do this. Like, she really needs any money. I was dumbfounded. Well, I was dumbfounded when she did the Gruyns, and then now she's doing Hume. I don't know. I just feel like, again, who do you believe anyway? Do you believe any of these influencers? I follow this food science babe on Instagram. I think I mentioned this before. I know I have because I absolutely adore her. And Abby's Kitchen, I think. These are no nonsense. Food science babe she's got a science degree. And she'll tell you, these people are going on here telling you to drink this, eat this, take this supplement. They have no degree. They have nothing. But somebody sent them some pills and paid them and said, hey, take this. I get offers almost every day from some kind of supplement company. I'm almost like, no. I'm not. First of all, I'm not allowed to take certain supplements because of my bradycardia. So, really? But you're inundated with everybody, and it's always the new best thing. This is it. Take this. And it's funny, and generally, like PETA, you ever see influencers hawking multiple supplements? You can't be taking all of these. You just can't. Because you'll lit up green. I take this, and oh my God, it's so great, and I take this too, and you can't, there's not enough time in the day to take as many supplements as these people act like they're taking. And it's fine, then they have a new one, you never hear about the old one again. That's my favorite one. Well, you were taking this at one time, what happened? Guess they stopped paying you. And they really should, and some of them don't tell you that they get it for free. I always tell them it was sent to me. I don't sit there and say I picked it up. I don't, that's basically false advertising. And they want you to say, they don't want you to not say that. A lot of things I have this app where you take surveys and they match you with different products. You've probably seen me on my Instagram with certain makeup and skincare. I have cold tablets I have to use. And I have I got a hair product. So, and they want you to say, please say that you got this for review. And I always say that, this was sent to me for review. So you're trying to give, you're supposed to say it. Even in YouTube, if you have a product that was sent to you, you have to check off this box where you see that little thing on the upper left, collaboration or paid partnership. I think that's what it is. You can't, you're supposed to put it. It's you have to, and that's really also from what I heard anyway, I don't know if it's true, that they won't give you ads that are against that product. If you're hawking protein powder, say, they're not going to give you ads for another protein powder because it kind of defeats the purpose. And now we're allowed to link things on YouTube. Say I'm talking about, let me think of something. A hairdryer. To me, I'm a hairdryer. So say I'm doing a get ready with me and I'm showing you my hairdryer. I could link that at the bottom of the video. There's something that a little shopping cart comes up or a shopping bag. I could link that so you can, and then we get commissions through that as well. But some of us have affiliate links with Amazon. So I don't know, it's so confusing. The market has changed since I started. I can't believe how different it is. I felt like it was so much easier back in 2020, 2019 than it is now. It's very competitive now because everybody's doing the social media thing because it's what they call working from home. And I could sit here all day and talk about this delicious iced tea I have. You got mukbangers eating on camera, and I don't mind as much when you hear their opinion, but when they're just there to eat, and you're just like, who watches this? They're dipping in the sauce. No, because they go to the same. This one girl, I can't think of her name. She got some interesting stuff, but she goes to, like, every once in a while she'll go to Chipotle, but she gets the same Chipotle order, big old burrito that she dunks in queso. You've already done Chipotle. Like, if you do something different, I don't mind it. But when you're repeating it, like Wingstop, Dave's Hot Chicken, they're repeating it just to hear them eat. And I don't even know how much they're making. I really don't. This one girl, she has over, I don't know how many millions of followers. I mean, literally, it's crazy. I mean, like I said, I love doing taste tests. I do, but that's the world we live in. And you're like going, really? And people are making six figures doing this. What's the point of going to college if you could just go eat on camera and make six figures? There must be courses now at college for social media influencer. I would bet that there is. I've taken like classes for there's different classes you can take for like thumbnail design and stuff like that. I have a few of those classes I've taken, but I bet there's one. Or marketing, how do you market? And that's like, oh my gosh. Well, I've talked way too long. This is going to be a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, but we went on a couple errands. We got a tea, or actually not a tea, we got a refresher. Oh, he's still here. Okay, like one of the boys are still here. But Patrick's birthday is Wednesday, and he's busy now, so he'll go down the shore tomorrow. Remember I said his aunt has a place down in Avalon, so he's closer to all the sports, because he's basically, it's called the Press of Atlantic City, so it's a lot of Ocean County, the counties down in that area that he follows. I mean, he goes to. So he has to go there. He'll stay there, which is great that he has a place, because to go back and forth would be ridiculous, and gas and wear and tear. But so he stays there at her place in Avalon. What was the moral of the story? Oh, he won't be home for his birthday. So actually, Timmy's coming home tonight because he has a hair appointment tomorrow morning. So he'll happens to be home. Peter actually works today though, so he won't be here. We're just going to have his celebratory dinner. And Patrick, if you know Patrick well, he eats the same thing. Chicken Parmesan. I can't. I literally hate chicken Parmesan. Now that I'm gluten, I wouldn't eat it anyway. I wouldn't have eaten it anyway if I wasn't, because I don't like it. Growing up, we had chicken parm easily a lot. I always said to him, we go to like a really nice Italian restaurant. Why don't they have chicken parm on the menu? Because it's a peasant dish, Patrick. That's why. Literally, it's all he gets. We go out, chicken parm. And if he goes Chinese, he always gets general chicken. He's a kid, and then he'll order it so much that I'm hoping eventually get sick of it. Drives me insane. So I knew, Pat, we're going for dinner. Chicken parm. I knew it. And he's not a cake eater, Patrick. Timmy's a cake eater. Timmy's cake or cookies all the way. Peter is ice cream cake. Patrick is pie. He always likes pie. So I said, what kind of pie? Apple pie. Okay. So he's having apple pie. That's what he likes. That's what he's getting. Yep. And it's simple though. I mean, I can't complain of how, I just find chicken parm to be too many steps. So you got to dredge the chicken, you got to fry the chicken, you got to bake the chicken, you got to load the chicken up, you got to bake it again. It's way too many steps for me, my comfort zone. So Steve said there's a place that sells chicken cutlets already done. I'm like, oh, fabulous. Grab those. Make my life easier. That's all I have to do is go there and make a quick sauce. I have mozzarella cheese. Oh, guess who's home? Speaking of Steve, he just pulled up. Maybe you'll see. Watch, you can see. You should pull up on that side. Let's see if we see it. There he comes. Yeah. So let's see what he got. I'll be interested. But thanks for watching again. Thanks for supporting this channel and enjoying me for me. I so appreciate that. I will see you soon, my lovelies.